Hello everyone and welcome to another video edition of Nathan Knows Sports. Today I will be concluding my top 10 list of ratio gems for you to target at the end of your draft. At number 5 we have Emilio Bonifacio. Rarely drafted, Bonifacio is bound to make someone look smart in 2013. Moving over to the Blue Jays as part of a blockbuster trade, Bonifacio is largely forgotten. However, he has a history of swiping more bases than TVs get swiped in the LA Riot. He is playable at second base, shortstop, and outfield. His speed ratio of 8.1 is second to none. If only he were able to bat leadoff, he would be much higher on this list. At number 4 we have Willen Rosario, able to crush balls out of the park, as well as cool off spectators with gale force winds. Rosario is a true long ball or bust player who actually hits for a good average. He's the best bet for 30-plus home runs from a weak catcher position, and is currently a fringe top 100 player in Yahoo. He comes with a home run ratio of 14.1. At number 3 we have Everth Cabrera. I've written about this player extensively, and for good reason. He plays second base and shortstop, and will bat leadoff for a San Diego team that moved in the fences this past winter. Cabrera makes Elvis Andrus obsolete, and could make Jose Reyes a thing of the past if he hits for a little better average. His speed ratio last year was 9. At number 2, we have Brandon Moss of the Oakland Athletics. The reason Brandon Moss isn't number 1 is because both outfield and first base are stacked positions. Even though Chris Carter was traded to Houston, there is still no clear path to everyday playing time for Moss in Oakland. Still, I think we will see 400-plus at-bats from Moss this year, which would lead to about 45 home runs if he kept up his ratio performance. His home run ratio was second to none last year at 12. And his .291 average was a cherry on top. Too bad he won't steal any bases. The top ratio gem for you to target all of your leagues should be Carlos Gomez. I seem to be finding any excuse possible to own Gomez. He will see plenty of action in a lineup that already has Aramis Ramirez and Ryan Braun. He steals bases, he hits home runs, and his batting average will be neutral to your fantasy team. Compare him to a player like Desmond Jennings, who is going 6 rounds earlier, and you know you've gotten a real fantasy steal. His combined power and speed ratio has been a steady 11.1 in his career. And if he takes an Adam Jones-like leap in at-bats this year, he'll be an elite fantasy asset to your team. His combined home run and stolen base ratio last year was a fantastic 8.8. That's Ryan Braun type production. And those 5 round out the top 10 of my ratio gems for you to target in all of your drafts. And to calculate your own player ratios, and for more fantasy advice, check out my book, Moneyball for Fantasy Baseball, available now for download on Amazon Kindle. Be sure to check me out on NathanKnowsSports.com for fantasy advice and opinionated articles about the teams you love to hate the most. As well, like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Thank you.